Hey everyone.
Hi, this is another episode of Me and
Me.
I mean, she'll keep trying to claim the first me, but we all know it's me, so.
Me and me.
I mean,
Ladies first, so yeah.
yeah, so today we're going to be talking about common misconceptions about Christians. I mean, I feel like there are a lot of things that have to be cleared up about Christians, perceptions that are wrong and actually unfair.
Other people or unbelievers think that we've lost our feelings.
What?
I mean, come on.
I mean, the feelings are the same. The fact that you've become saved doesn't mean that, you've entered this, state of zen.
James 5:17, he stated that Elijah was a man with like passions.
Yes.
And he prayed earnestly that it would rain. And it rained.
And it rained.
For how many years? Goodness.
Passion. We have it.
We have it. I mean, we can be aroused. We can have all those passions.
Why are you rubbing my...
Because you're not saying it, you have to say it for the guys.
No, I don't. I will not represent the male kind here.
You are representing the male kind.
A common misconception is that being a Christian is a rosy life. I mean, a major part of our faith is actually sacrifice, loss, death, and suffering. And there's an awesome book about that by our bishop.
Yes.
Yeah. There's a lot of persecution involved because Jesus was persecuted.
He was.
There's no way that
Yeah.
we can, enter the faith and assume everything will be rosy.
At all, it's not.
It's a very narrow path.
Because it's a warfare.
It is.
There's also the misconception that Christians are perfect, loving people.
Yes.
I mean, we do make mistakes.
A
We
lot.
make mistakes. We get angry. We
fight.
We
even.
fight.
I mean,
We are
it
proud.
happens.
We are just human.
Yeah.
So you don't just see a Christian get angry and you're like, you said you're a Christian.
Yeah,
and
just
now you're
waiting
angry.
and looking out to see that the person would make a mistake or fall. I mean, we're not perfect.
We're not perfect.
We already acknowledge that we're sinners and that we need,
We need God. We need Christ.
Another misconception is that Christians are not fun. We're not cool and we're boring. I mean,
Are you boring? Am I boring?
There's a lot of minche in Christianity.
There's Misha in the church.
So no, I mean, you can totally be cool and be a Christian. The misconception is that we're missing out on something,
What are we missing out on?
But that's totally false. I mean, I would say that people who aren't saved are actually missing out on something.
So much.
And I mean, that's why we go out and try to win more souls.
Yeah, because we are in the world and not of the world. So
Yeah.
there's also the thought that Christians are close-minded people and our minds cannot be changed.
What? Nah, I mean, that's like, the first step to insanity. If your mind cannot be changed.
If your mind cannot be changed, then
No, we're not close-minded people. The thing is that what you have to understand is that you're dealing with individuals. Yes, then you may encounter a stubborn Christian who's set in a certain belief.
yeah.
But that's not our way. I mean, we're very open-minded people. We're very open to listening to people. I mean, that's how we should be.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's just a common misconception based on an experience with one or two people.
Or two people. It's this way, the Christian is on one straight narrow road.
Yes.
And the narrow road is so small, and the unbeliever is on a broad road. So they are free, they have a lot of options, and they can easily change their mind about a lot of things. But our mind is fixed on one thing, it's fixed on Christ, it's fixed on the cross. And that's why people think that we have a closed mind.
Because there are lots of if you're not careful, there are lots of doctrines that could easily sway you.
Yes.
So each time you're believing in something new.
Yes.
But I mean, we have our eyes set on the cross. So,
yes.
I mean, whenever, of course, we meet people, we'd love to talk about that. We'd love to share it.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean that we're close-minded in a sense.
Yeah.
Of course, there are still individuals who believe so strongly that they're not ready to engage you in an open way. I can still listen to a conflicting belief, without having to shun or ostracize or block the person from
exactly.
my life. Yeah, that
exactly.
can be open, because how else could I reach the person with my belief if I shut them out, or if I say hey, no.
I mean, we love everybody.
Yes.
Whether you're a Christian or not, we love everybody.
Okay, there's a common misconception that Christians shouldn't be wealthy. That to be a super wealthy Christian,
What?
means that your form of riches are questionable. And yeah, that's actually very wrong, because
And sad.
there are several instances in the Bible where wealth and treasures are promised.
Yeah, and the Bible even tells us to seek ye first the kingdom of God, and all these things shall be added unto you.
All these things are
All these things.
all
We don't
the
know.
money.
We don't know how it works, but it works. It's worked for a lot of pastors. It's worked for our Bishop Dag Heward-Mills.
Yeah.
It's worked for so many men of God, and we are following after those steps. It's powerful, cry. There's also the misconception that Christian men are oppressive in marriage. I mean, and then the women are weak.
What? If someone is oppressive, if the man is oppressive, it's not because of Christianity.
Then the person is oppressive. It's not because of
it's not because of
Christianity.
Our faith
or
does
something.
not teach that. Our faith.
It doesn't.
People. Sometimes I understand. Like, people will reference this verse that wives submit to your husbands. I mean, submission doesn't mean putting yourself in a place of weakness.
Exactly.
It doesn't mean that.
Exactly.
And husbands are to love their wives as Christ loved the church. So yeah, I mean, there isn't stuff like that. I would always say, examine the behavior of the person. Don't attack the faith. Don't attack the faith and say, okay, because of the actions of one person, this is how everyone else is. These are how Christians are.
At all.
I mean, I would say that because Christianity is also a faith of long suffering, a faith of patience, and all that. You're perceived to be weak because you have tolerance for a lot of other things. You choose not to just react to everything. Yeah. So that is sometimes perceived as weakness. Yeah. And people take advantage of it. It's like, oh, you say you're Christian, so when I insult you, you don't have to insult me back. Or when I do this to you,
you don't have to do that back.
Yeah, you don't have to do that back. Like, they're testing you and all that, and they say, hey, you're weak.
No,
but
at
no,
all.
We're
but you just have a lot of love. That is it. You just have a lot of love.
Very big heart to accommodate it.
A big heart. A big heart to accommodate it. That doesn't mean you should make me angry, though. If you make me angry, dude.
We're still human. I mean, we can still get angry.
But dude, not like that.
Yeah, of course.
But I don't deliberately make someone angry. Okay, so guys, this is it. There are so many misconceptions, but we don't want to make the video so long for you.
So please share some of the common misconceptions that you get from the people that you interact with. Let us know in the comments box.
And thanks for the likes. Thanks for the subscription. And
yes, you guys are
and
awesome.
The comments, amazing. We didn't expect you to watch that long video, but yeah.
You do. We love you guys.
We love you guys. Oh yeah! And I'm the first me as usual. And he's the other me. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, share. Share on WhatsApp, share on Facebook, share on Twitter. Follow us on Instagram.
All right.